born poor, mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Tuesday, June 17th, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. Thank you for being here so bright and early with me. It is an honor to have you join me. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we teach people how to become successful and profitable currency traders. And we do that by teaching them how to use our simple but highly accurate proprietary trading indicators. And I am going to show you a sample of one of the dozen different trade strategies we have. When we teach people, we customize a trade plan based around their availability to trade and their risk preferences. So this one I'm going to show you this morning is one that fits me. With that, we first need to listen to this guy and then we can get going.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We have been coaching students for going on 17 years. I've been involved in trading for over 6. There's lots and lots of information out there. It's hard to sift through what's important, what's not. So it becomes very important to have a guide or someone who can kind of direct you to what you need to know and what you don't need to know. Our curriculum is gives you the specifics of what we think you need to know in order to make money at this, and to support that or back it up. We are so confident that we're teaching you what you need to know is that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money. We teach with a number of different tools. We've got videos, we've got group trading sessions, we've got these live trade sessions. I do 3 live trades a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning, Monday afternoon. There will be no live trade this Thursday morning because it is it's a bank holiday. Every afternoon, I also send out a trade setup that you can copy to see how accurate it is. We also send out a trade pattern alert in the morning, sometime between 8:30 and 12. And once you become a member, every morning at 10 a.m., we've got a live trade. Every afternoon at 6 p.m., we have a live trade. So lots of opportunities to trade. I like to work off of a checklist that helps keep me focused. Oops, come on here. So we don't miss anything. During the session, I generally am just focused on trying to find a good trade and get it taken. So I'm not taking questions, but if you do have questions, all questions are important. Best way to ask them is just to get on my calendar, forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. You can try calling me if I'm not doing anything. I will answer, but most of the times I am kind of in the middle of something. I also have weekly office hours every Wednesday at 3:30. Click on the Zoom link, and that's in the trade results email, and you can connect with me. Every morning, you should refresh your green chart. It picks up any updates and clears out the memory. Every day it should be part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth. You want to go back and take a look at the trades that didn't go the way that you wanted. And with our indicator, it's got a simulator built in so that you can go back. Not only that you can back test trades. Back testing is a way to kind of quickly go through a bunch of different setups and test to see that the strategy works. But you can also go back and when you took a trade and see what it was showing when you took the trade to kind of see why it might not have worked. And that is that helps improve your accuracy. Last night we took a trade on the the New Zealand dollar yen, and that closed profitably. So we don't need to do that this morning. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at figuring out the direction of a move. However, news does impact currency prices, so we want to know what news events are happening so we can trade around them. And I like to get that from forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into 3 components: yellow, which is low impact; orange, which is medium impact; and red, which is high impact. These red guys are the ones we want to trade around. So this morning on the dollar, we've got the core retail sales. Generally within a 2-hour window of this time, I don't want to be holding USD. So this morning, we will not trade the USD. And then tomorrow morning on the pound consumer price index, any trade we take now should be done by 10 a.m. So let us go and see what we have. That, as I said, we've got a dozen different signals. The trade I'm going to work on is the 10-point trade. I like to take it off of a 1-hour chart. And on a 1-hour chart, trades are worth between 5 and 35 pips. Generally, if it's not worth at least 11 pips, I'm not interested in it. And I'm looking to get in and get out within 1 to 3 hours. What happened here? We got signed out. All right, we're back. The chart I am going to trade off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart, and which means that it's showing us 6 different currency pairs. In this case, they're all U.S. based. There are 3 sections to the chart. This middle section we call the majors and minors. This top section is the TNTs. This bottom section is the pressure. And I start with the middle section, the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal red line is the oversold line. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. I'm looking for situations where the lines are starting out overbought and going down. And you can see the lines go through the channel, and we've got 2 red candles, or oversold and kind of going up. So here we are oversold going up. There are 4 things I'm looking for. So one is that we're oversold, or we started oversold. 2, one, we started oversold. 2, all the lines are going up. 3, that the green line, if we're going up, the green line's crossed over the red and the gray line's crossed over the black. and 4, the slope of the green line. And in this case, I want the green line to be more than 45 degrees. Now, so here's a buy signal. Here is a buy signal. It started below the red line and has gone up. Here is a buy signal. So we've got 3 buy signals. I like this one the best. It's just entering the channel. Green line, the green line has just entered the channel. The lines on this are steeper than the lines here and here. On the Euro USD, generally I like the green line to be less than halfway. Here we are less than halfway. Now we're not going to take a trade on the USD, but so here we've got the 3 points. Once I or excuse me, the 4 points. Once I have the 4 points, I'm going to look up to the TNTs. These are measuring the rate of change at different speeds. I'm going to count how many of these lines are supporting the buy signal here. So the thin orange and thick orange are going up, telling me buy. The thick blue and the dotted blue are going down, telling me buy. So when blue goes down, that means buy. So all 4 are telling me buy. I want to have at least 3 of the 4 telling me buy. And I'm going to jump down to the pressure, and I want these lines either going up or I want the green line on top. Here I've got kind of sideways pressure. Green line is flat. Red line's going down, but the green line is on top. These two, the pressure is better. Here, both lines are going up with green on top. Here, the lines are just barely going up with red on top. So probably of the pressures, this is the best pressure, but I like this setup the best. As I said, we're not going to take a trade on the dollar, on the pound dollar this morning because we get that news item. But in terms of trades, this is a nice setup. When I see this, then I want to do one more thing to confirm it. And that one more thing to confirm it is to look at a full chart. Full chart is rather than showing me multiple time frames, rather than showing me multiple pairs, it's showing me just one pair, but multiple time frames, 2 hour, 4 hour, 8 hour, 12 hour. And what a 2 hour chart means is that the candle has 2 hours worth of information in it. The line has 2 hours worth of information in it. Here the candle has 4 hours worth of information in it. And I want both of these on the 2 hour and the 4 hour to be oversold. And they both are. And in this case, they're going up. It's better if they're going up, but they don't have to be. So I've got my confirmation. So if we didn't have that news event, I'd be trying to figure out what this trade is worth. Since we have that news event, we're not going to trade it this morning because I don't want to be holding the pair. And then there's the news is such that it causes a big move and stops us out. Dollar Canadian oversold going down. Dollar Swiss franc oversold going down. Dollar yen barely touched overbought going down. So we're going to pass. So I've cloned this chart, and I've got another chart that are non-USD pairs. Let's see what we can find here. So euro pound overbought. Everybody's going down. That's the second thing. Reds crossed over, blacks crossed over. That's the third thing. And terrific steepness on the green line. So the fourth thing. So I've got all 4 points that I'm looking for. Only thing I don't like here is that we've been overbought for a long time. For 7-8 hours, we've been overbought. It's come down, gone back up, coming down. When I jump up to my TNTs, thick orange is coming down, thin orange is going up. So I may have one of the oranges. Thick blue going up, giving me a point. Dotted blue going down. So I may have 2 of the 4 here. I want at least 3 of the 4 here. I've got up pressure, buy pressure, but red line is over the green line. So this is a point, but I'm missing one of the points here. So we're going to pass. We'll see if we find something better. Australian dollar, yen oversold going down. Euro Canadian oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, good steepness on the green line, better than 45 degrees. Two oranges going up, thin and thick. Dotted blue coming down. So I've got 3 of the 4 here, but we're disqualified here. Down pressure with red on top. Since each of these sections is measuring something different, when all 3 agree, that's a high probability trade, a trade that's likely to go the way that I want. Now here the lines are converging. The green's getting close to the red, and at some point it will cross over, but it's not there yet. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, oversold going down. Pound yen, oversold going down. Euro Australian dollar, overbought going up. So nothing there. So we've cloned it again. We've got 6 more pairs we can take a look at. Canadian dollar, yen, overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross, good steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines coming down, thick blue going up. So 3 of the 4 here. Up pressure with green on top. So we don't have a point here. So we're going to pass. Euro New Zealand, middle of the channel, majors are going sideways. Pound New Zealand, oversold, majors going sideways. New Zealand yen, middle of the channel, majors are kind of sideways. Gold dollar, just reaching overbought. Euro Swiss franc, oversold. Everybody's going up. Double cross, and good steepness on the green line. Only thing I don't like here is there's a little kink in the green line here where it's going from more steep on the bottom part of the line to a little less steep. Just barely. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines coming down. So all 4 telling me buy. Very weak down pressure, but the green line is on top and it's pulling away from the red line. So a point here, 4 points here, 4 points here. Let's do our confirmation. Euro Swiss franc. Oversold going up and just touching oversold here. So my confirmation, I want both of these oversold because when these are oversold, there's less of a chance of there being more down in the move where we'll get stopped out. Now, on some of the trades we do, the take profit is predetermined. It could be a certain number of pips. It could be a percentage of the AT. It could be a part of, the ATR. Or it could be you have to calculate it. And this is one where we need to calculate it. So let's take a look. Euro Swiss franc. Oh, what happened to it? Euro. I thought I already. Euro Swiss franc. Huh. I thought I already dropped the lines in. Euro Swiss franc. All right, so here we are. So this is a clean chart. It's just the candles. And what I've done is I've dropped in support and resistance. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So you can see here how they're bouncing up and hitting this line, bounced up, then broke through, and they bounced up and started hitting this line. So since I want to get in and get out within an hour to 3 hours, I want to trade within this channel. So I am looking for where we're at. Where we are within the channel. So generally I want to get more data points. So I'll crunch up the chart. Once I put the lines in, I'll open it back up. And I also want to know the trend. In here, like, so this is an uptrend, maybe a downtrend, uptrend, and then this is kind of a sideways trend. Because if I'm trading with the trend or against the trend, I want to know, because that's going to impact how many pips I take. If I'm trading against the trend, I'm going to take less pips than if I'm trading with the trend. So going up, it's showing me I've got 5 pips to here. 5 pips up. And normally these lines are about 30, 40 pips apart. Come on. So here, this is only 10 pips. So there's a line up here I put, there seems to be a little stopping here and then some stopping over here. So if we go all the way up to 5 pips up to here, it's 14 pips. I'm thinking about it. We'll take a 5 pip trade, a 5 pip buy on the Euro Swiss franc. So you can take that in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, Euro Swiss franc. So I'm going to see if I've got that open. Euro Swiss franc, I don't. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. It'll probably be down in this third section here. Euro Swiss franc is up here. I'm going to make it to a 1-hour chart, so we're looking at the same thing. This is a demo account with 13,000, so I'm going to click New Order. My volume or lot size is going to be a function of how much I have in the account. This account is trading at 200 to 1 margin. That 200 to 1 margin, I'm going to move my decimal place over 4 spots. So 1.34. I'm going to round it up to 1.35. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it, 1.35. So I could take, 0.65 to 2.7. I'm going to just take the 1.65, mark it buy, records it. I right click, go to modify, left click. I'm going to go for 5 pips. 5 pips is 50 points. I just add an extra 0. I click the little blue button. It does the math for me. We'll use a 3 to 1. So if I'm going for 5, I'm going to use a stop loss of 15, which is 150. Drop that in. Then I click again, it does the math, modify. And I'm going to just pull this down just a bit so that we're in this candle here, which is where I want to be. So see, our line is touching this candle, which is what we had over here, where our support is. So we took a buy on the Euro Swiss franc with a take profit of 0. And that was 5 pips. 0.94005, 0.94005, stop loss of 0.93812, 0.91812. I'm going to expect this to close by 10. Let's see what else we have. We've got another trade here. So Euro Swiss franc. So let's go to the last one. AUD CAD. Oversold. Everybody's going up. double cross just barely on the majors. No, we lost it here. We don't have everybody going up. Euro yen. Oh, excuse me. Swiss franc yen overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Good steepness on the green line. 2 orange lines coming down. Thick blue going up. I've got up pressure, but the red's on top. So 1 point, 4 points, 3 points, so 8 points. Let's do our confirmation. Confirmation, I want to see the 2 hour is overbought and the 4 hours overbought. They are, in fact, they're all overbought. So less of a chance of me getting stopped out. Then the question is, what's it worth? So I'm going to open to a clean chart. Not there. I thought I already did it. Not there. All right, let's put it in here. All right, clearly here, big uptrend. So I want to be conservative. We're taking a sell, but I don't want to get caught holding a sell and it keep going up. So let's drop in some support and resistance. It's right around here. Right around here. Just double check. So it hasn't traded up here. So let's just open this up so we can see it a little better. Coming down here is 29 pips. And how about if we come down to here, 15 pips. And if we go back, 13 pips. I think we can go ahead and take 15 pips. 15 pips sell. Let's just double check the signal one more time. Sell. Steepness is just at 45 degrees. I'd prefer it to be a little steeper. But that's okay. Overbought. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a 15 pip sell. 15 pip sell on the Swiss franc yen. So let's see if we get that open. Swiss franc yen right over here. Make it a 1 hour chart. I'm going to go to new order. My lot size is going to be the same. Market sell. And then I'm going to right click on it, go to modify. And 15 pips is 150 points. Click the blue button, it does the math. And then we're going to do 450. You know what? I'm going to make this a 2-to-1. And just see where it places it. Yeah, it places it outside of here. And we are within this candle. So we took a sell for 15 pips with a take profit of 177,980. 177,980. Stop loss of 178.424. 178.424. And again, we expect that to close within the next 3 hours by 10 a.m. Thank you for joining me. If you want to, if you like doing this and you want to get good at doing this, find somebody who's good at it, get them to teach you. We believe we are pretty good at it. That's why we do these live trades. That's why we send out the trade setups that you can copy and get them to teach you. And we will teach you. Not only will we teach you, we'll let you trade with our money, which kind of reduces your risk. Because you're trading with our money, We're keeping an eye on what you're doing because we don't want you to lose our money. And if you start to go south, we're going to step in and provide correction on what you're doing wrong and get you back on the right track. Best way to kind of figure out if this is for you is to try our trading trial. We'll give you access to the indicators. We'll give you the trade setups that we do. We'll give you some one-on-one instruction, and then you can evaluate for yourself whether it works as well as we say it does and whether it's for you. All right, have a terrific afternoon. We will see you this afternoon for the live trade. Remember, there'll be no live trade on Thursday because it's Juneteenth. It's a bank holiday. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.